Let's talk about ghosting. It's a word that's become part of our everyday vocabulary, a modern phenomenon that's as common as scrolling through your feed. But what does it really say about us? You know the drill. You're talking, maybe dating, maybe just getting to know someone, and then, poof, they vanish. No warning, no explanation, just a sudden jarring silence that leaves you wondering what went wrong. No text, no call, just silence. It's like you never existed in their world and you're left staring at your phone, replaying every conversation, searching for clues. It's the digital way of hiding behind a wall instead of facing someone. Technology has made it so easy to disappear, to avoid the discomfort of honesty. We've normalized it, slapped a cute name on it, but let's be real, it's a failure of character. It's not quirky or harmless, it's a way of dodging responsibility. Ghosting isn't new, people have dodged awkward talks forever. But now it's an epidemic. Why? Because it's easy. With a swipe or a tap, you can erase someone from your life, no questions asked. No effort, no courage, no consideration. It's the path of least resistance, and it's become the default for so many. It's the ultimate emotional opt-out, a coward's exit made simple by technology. We can block, mute, or unfollow with zero accountability. People defend it. I don't owe them anything. But that's just an excuse to avoid discomfort, to sidestep the basic decency we owe each other as human beings. You owe basic decency, a 2-sentence text. It's not about grand gestures, just a simple acknowledgement that the other person matters, even if only a little. Disappearing isn't easier for everyone, just for you. The person left behind is stuck with confusion, self-doubt, and a sense of rejection that lingers. Ghosting isn't just for dating. It's seeped into every part of our lives, friendships, work, even family. It happens in friendships, at work, even in families. We avoid hard talks, we dodge apologies, we let relationships fade instead of facing the mess. It's a symptom of our culture's inability to handle discomfort. We're so afraid of awkwardness that we'd rather disappear than deal with it. We treat tough conversations like they're radioactive, something to be avoided at all costs. But the truth is, these moments are where real growth happens. Life is full of them. Whether it's ending a relationship, quitting a job, or admitting you messed up, facing the hard stuff is part of being human. Avoiding them doesn't make you strong. It makes you emotionally fragile. Growth comes from facing discomfort, not running from it. We've become obsessed with feeling good, forgetting how to deal with anything that feels bad. But life isn't just about comfort, it's about connection, honesty, and resilience. Difficult conversations are part of life. They're how we build trust, how we show respect, and how we grow as people. Dodging them doesn't make you savvy, it makes you incapable of real relationships. If you never face the hard stuff, you never get to experience the depth of true connection. If you want meaningful connections, you have to face the hard stuff. It's not easy, but it's the only way to build something real. Your smartphone is the perfect tool for emotional avoidance. It's always within reach, always ready to distract you from uncomfortable feelings or difficult conversations. With just a glance at your screen, you can escape awkwardness, sidestep vulnerability, and retreat into a world curated just for you. Before, ghosting took effort. You had to dodge people in real life. You might have had to cross the street, avoid certain places, or even come up with excuses. Now, just stop replying. Unmatch, block, ignore, done. The digital world makes disappearing from someone's life as easy as a single tap. Dating apps make it worse, creating an illusion of endless options. There's always someone new just a swipe away. So why invest in one connection when you can keep searching for something better? Why bother with a tough talk when you can just swipe to the next person? The temptation to avoid discomfort is built right into the design. People become profiles, not real humans. It's easy to discard them. Each face is just another option, another possibility, another distraction from loneliness. Social media adds to the problem. Curated feeds replace real connection. We scroll through highlight reels, comparing ourselves but rarely reaching out in a meaningful way. When you're done, you just mute, unfollow, erase. It's a clean break, no explanations needed, no messy emotions to deal with. Our digital lives have rewired us. More connections, but they're shallow. We're surrounded by people, yet often feel more alone than ever. The tools meant to bring us together now help us hide. We use our phones as shields, avoiding eye contact, avoiding real talk. Avoidance is easier than ever. You can silence a call, ignore a message, or swipe away a notification without a second thought. Your phone didn't invent conflict avoidance, but it perfected it. It's made it so effortless we barely notice we're doing it. Now, ending things is just a guilt-free tap. No confrontation, no closure, just a digital vanishing act. But every tap chips away at real connection. The more we hide behind our screens, the more we risk becoming ghosts in each other's lives, present, but never truly there. Many ghosters are emotionally illiterate, not stupid, just untrained. Most of us never learned how to express uncomfortable feelings. We were taught to hide negative emotions, not handle them. So, when it's time to say, "I'm not into you," it feels impossible. The fear of the other person's reaction, anger, tears, questions, makes it worse. Instead of facing it, you choose silence. It's not just laziness, it's a lack of skill. But here's the catch. As an adult, it's your job to learn. Using emotional illiteracy as an excuse is a choice. You can blame your upbringing, but you have to decide to grow up. Ghosting is just running from your own discomfort. If you want better relationships, you have to learn the language of emotions. At the heart of ghosting is a fear of conflict. Not big fights, just the discomfort of telling someone something they don't want to hear. We imagine worst-case scenarios, so we avoid the conversation entirely. But the fear is usually overblown. You're not ending a marriage after 3 dates. The other person might be disappointed, but they'll move on. Ironically, ghosting creates more conflict, uncertainty, anxiety, and persistence from the ghosted. You trade a 5-minute awkward talk for weeks of stress. Avoiding conflict is a massive handicap. Every real relationship involves disagreement. If you always run, you'll never build anything lasting. Facing conflict is how you grow. Avoidance just keeps you stuck. Ghosting is cruel because it denies closure. Direct rejection hurts, but at least you know where you stand. Ghosting leaves people in limbo, questioning themselves and filling in the blanks with their worst fears. It damages self-esteem and trust, making future relationships harder. All because someone wanted to avoid a 2-minute conversation. But ghosting hurts you too. Every time you do it, you reinforce avoidance as your go-to strategy. You weaken your emotional muscles and chip away at your own integrity. It seeps into every part of your life, work, friends, family. You become less resilient, less reliable, less capable. Deep down, you know it's wrong. Over time, these small acts erode your self-respect. You're not just hurting others, you're undermining yourself. Ghosting is a lose-lose. Ghosting feels like a shortcut, a way to dodge discomfort. In the moment, it works. But shortcuts lead to dead ends. By ghosting, you miss out on emotional growth. Difficult conversations build empathy and courage. Avoiding them keeps you emotionally weak. A life built on avoidance is fragile and shallow. You end up with superficial relationships and a reputation for flakiness. The easy choice now creates a harder life later. The real life hack is facing discomfort with integrity. Each hard conversation is a chance to grow. Choose growth over comfort. Been a ghost? Time to stop. You know that feeling, the pit in your stomach when you leave someone hanging, the guilt that lingers every time you dodge a tough conversation. It's time to break the cycle and step up. Breaking the habit isn't complicated. It just takes courage and 90 seconds of discomfort. That's it. Most of us spend way more time worrying about what might happen than actually facing the moment. First, accept that discomfort is necessary for growth. If you want to be someone who's respected, who respects themselves, you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Decide you're done with the coward's way out. Ghosting might feel easier in the moment, but it chips away at your confidence and integrity every time you do it. Make a plan, write a simple, honest script. Don't overthink it. You don't need to write a novel or justify every feeling. Example: hey, I enjoyed getting to know you, but I'm not feeling a romantic connection. That's all it takes. Direct, honest, and kind. No need for a long explanation, just be clear and kind. You're not responsible for managing their emotions, but you are responsible for your own actions. The hardest part is pressing send. Your heart might race, your hands might shake, but that's just your brain trying to protect you from discomfort. Your brain will resist, but do it anyway. Growth happens when you push through that resistance, not when you avoid it. Their reaction isn't your responsibility. Your job is to be respectful. You can't control how they feel, but you can control how you show up. The first time is scary. You'll probably overthink it, maybe even second-guess yourself. The 10th time it's easier. You'll start to realize that honesty is freeing, not frightening. Each honest message builds your emotional muscle. You're training yourself to handle life's awkward moments with grace. You're voting for the person you want to be. Every time you choose honesty, you reinforce your own self-respect. Practice makes it second nature. The more you do it, the less you fear it, and the more natural it becomes to be upfront. You're building character and respect. It's a skill, use it. The world needs more people who can handle tough conversations. Every time you choose honesty, you grow. You become a little braver, a little stronger, and a lot more trustworthy. You become someone who can handle discomfort. That's the mark of a real adult. Someone who faces life head-on, not someone who hides. That's how you become an adult. Not by avoiding hard things, but by choosing to do them again and again, until it's just who you are. In the end, ghosting is a choice, easy or right. Every time you end a connection, you have an opportunity. You can disappear, or you can be honest and treat someone with dignity. This choice shapes your relationships and your character. Honesty is an investment in yourself. It's not about perfection, it's about trying. Real connection is built on honesty, not avoidance. Each honest text is a vote for a better world. Your choice has a ripple effect. Next time you're tempted to ghost, remember, there's a real person on the other side. You can be a ghost or you can be a person of character. Choose courage, honesty, and respect. It's not just about not being an asshole, it's about becoming your best self.